Some officers think their badge grants them ultimate power, but when they push it too far, higher-ups aren't afraid to teach them a lesson. Here are cocky cops who got put firmly in their place by those who know the rules best. And trust me, the last one is a must-see. But this officer thought he could make up his own rules, only to be blindsided when his superior stepped in to shut him down.
Get on the ground or I'm gonna send the dog. Here. You're gonna get the dog sick. Get on the ground or you're gonna get bit. Police canine, you're gonna get bit. Police canine, you're gonna get bit. Final chance, you're gonna get bit. Sir, here. Here. Down. Here, nay, here.
Speakman and his canine pal Serge show up on the scene, and that's when he turns hostile against the victim, J. Darius Rose. The term stellen in this instance is a Dutch word that's frequently used as a command for K9S to bite.
Stellen! No, please! On the ground! On the ground! On the ground! Get it out, please! Watch it! Get it out and don't take my horn! On the ground! On the ground! We're reaching! Get it out! Get it out! Get it out! I'll play football! Please! I'll play football! Please! Please!
Rose was screaming from the dog bites. Instead of stopping Serge, Speakman decided to tackle Rose. The poor guy could only beg.
Nay! Up! 22, we're gonna have a canine bite. Real quick, I'm gonna advise you of your rights, man. You have the right to remain.
The cops stood there and watched, but just before Speakman unleashed the dog attack, this is what the troopers at the scene were trying to tell him.
Do not let them, don't release the dog. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Do not release the dog with his hands up. Don't. Do not. Get the dog off of it. Get the dog off of it. Get the dog. Get out the dog. Watch the cat. Watch the cat. Get the dog off. Get your dog. Get it out. Yes, clear that. You got a first aid kit going up there now?
Yep, he's bringing it to me. I'm looking for it.
Rose's screams could be heard quite a distance away. Every cop was silent with shame, except the troopers that judged the critical condition of the suspect and rushed for a med kit. This expression summarized the condition Rose was in.
Keep bending my arm.
I'm trying to get it wrapped.
We're wrapping it up.
Oh, it's horrifying. That officer did not act, at least according to the video record, the way he was trained or according to protocol.
On July 26th, Ryan Speakman was terminated, effective immediately. The department said in a statement, Speakman's actions during the review of his canine apprehension of suspect Jadarius Rose on July 4th show that Officer Speakman did not meet the standards and expectations we hold for our police officers. This next case, however, is a great example of how corrupt cops can get taken down by the good guys. On April 15th, 2016, in the town of Griffin, Georgia, police found Jessica Boynton in the closet of her home with a gunshot wound to the head and a police-issued firearm in her hand. The culprit? Her husband and then active police officer Matthew Boynton. This interview took place in 2016. It was implied by Matthew's account that his wife had committed suicide by shooting herself. Contextualizing what's to come requires knowing this information.
And we're going to advise you that you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that? Anything I say can be used against me in a court of law. Do you understand that? I have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with me while I'm being questioned. Do you understand that? If I cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent me before any question if I wish. Do you understand that? I can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that? It says, I understand my rights, and having these rights in mind, I'm now willing to talk about items that belong to Jessica, I've not been threatened. I've not been promised anything. I've not been forced in any way to answer any questions or make any statements. Okay? If you want to talk to us, this sign right there. So when's the last time you saw that bag?
It's been a long time. Like I said, when I used to work out at, there's 2 gyms in Thomaston. I don't remember the name of it. I used that one, and I had a gray Nike bag I used to work out in. So I interchanged my stuff like protein drinks, powder shakes like pre-workout, workout shorts, pants, shoes, whatever. I put it in that bag or my Nike bag.
So when's the last time you saw that bag?
I mean, it's been a while. I don't know an exact date. I don't know.
Notice how long Matthew's reply was to a simple question. Oversharing can be a crucial indicator of dishonesty, since it conveys the message that the person is so knowledgeable about the subject matter that they are unlikely to be lying.
Known you a long time.
Yes, sir.
This bag, you saw it moving when you moved from your apartment to the main road.
I didn't know.
And your stepdad and Wendell saw it, and another female saw it. All right.
Okay.
At the house, in the apartments, just for now. When you moved from the apartment.
When I moved, like I said, I had all my stuff in the white trailer.
Matthew, that's not what I'm asking you. When y'all were in the process of moving, and you moved into the house that you're at now, your residence, did you or did you not see this bag?
Yes, sir. It was in my storage room in the garage.
All right. Now, why would I be holding a picture of this bag?
I guess because Jessica brought it into you.
Why would Jessica have it if you had it at your house?
I don't know. I guess somebody got it from my garage or my shed.
Who would have gotten it?
There's a couple of people.
Okay.
I don't know
All right.
exactly who.
Okay. The bag was completely filled with female clothes. And this is one photo of it. That's not yours.
No. No.
All right?
No, sir.
Okay. That's not yours.
No, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who did that belong to?
This guy, Jessica's name wants to be Jessica's returning thing.
If it was in this right here, where would that have been at?
I had all of her stuff in it.
What would it have been at?
It would have been in the garage thing I could sit in.
Which is where?
Which is at my house.
Which is at your house.
Yes,
A power dynamic is now becoming apparent. Being the grandson of the sheriff, Matthew was 21 years old at the time of the interview. Thus, the 2 detectives would have known him for a very long period. This greatly empowers the detectives over the rookie officer.
So why would you not have brought that to us when you saw the bag at moving?
Sarge, I promise I've not been through that bag. The last time I used that
Matthew,
bag was for
I
the
didn't
gym.
ask you that, Matthew. Listen to me, buddy.
I
Whose bag is this?
understand what you're saying, Miss Jessica's. I should have brought it up here.
You know, all things, and I don't know anything about your other issue, but all the things involved in reference to this case, all the going around, the statement that you wrote, where's the statement at? The statement that you wrote. The same statement. I didn't read this. I don't know what the statement said. What did it say?
It's just very brief. I gave Jessica her property like I gave her a computer and everything.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Whose is this bag?
It's Jessica's.
I want to say, just a guess, of probably 30 or 40 articles of clothing in it. You would have known. I mean, it almost looked like when whoever packed this bag had packed this bag to move. This is Matthew Boynton, January 9th, 2017. I was advised to complete a statement on previous date by Lieutenant Yancey. Jessica Lester Boynton's property was already previously returned to her by my stepdad, Charles McDaniel Jr. Shortly after Jessica got out of this hospital, the dining room table, along with other items, were picked up by Kathy Zellner for Jessica. The remaining items, such as Hope chest clothing and other miscellaneous items, returned to Jessica. I did not have any other items of Jessica's. This is Matthew Boynton. Is that your statement?
Yes, sir.
Who's that, Matthew?
That's Jessica's bag. Jessica's retainer.
You understand you didn't buy that.
I understand.
That does not make it community property.
I understand.
That makes it her property
Yes, sir.
that you're in possession of.
Yes, sir.
The bag was turned into us. We have possession of the bag.
Yes, sir.
We have evidence that said it came out of your storage room. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
No, sir. I said I was just done with my part script.
Do you believe that statement to be accurate and true?
Not now.
Did you believe it then?
No, sir.
You need water or something, Matthew? You sure?
Yes, sir.
I get some right here.
Thank you.
The bag in reference belonged to Jessica. It was filled to the brim with her clothes. The officer also pointed out that it was in Matthew's house, meaning that the monster Jessica over at his place for a long time, making his actions premeditated. While he waited, his anxiety was obvious, a telltale sign that all but confirmed the detectives' suspicions.
Sorry, man. I gotta smoke a cigarette.
You're good.
Man, I'm walking around outside. Why would you say you didn't have the damn bag when you had it? You know you can't give a sworn statement and lie on it.
No, sir.
Why would you do that, Matthew? It was a bag, man. It wasn't. It's not like it was. Talk to me, man. I mean, help me understand.
Sergeant, I swear, I wasn't wrote. I said, hold on, LT. I got something. Let me go get it. I swear, I wouldn't have done that because I've got 2 kids, 3 and 1. I wouldn't jeopardize that over a bag. And I'm telling you, Sergeant.
This is what skilled interrogators do. They pull at your heartstrings. They set up the tone that there's no way out and then present the suspect with sympathy, so they'd open up easily.
I'm sorry. Mine's right. I fucked up. I know I didn't. I should have turned it in. But not only because I'm a cop, because I shouldn't have, because it was Jessica. Even if she let me use it,
It was the right thing to do, man.
I'm clear. Yes, sir.
At least he's aware that he messed up, but too little too late. These are all crocodile tears when you compare it to the grief and pain his wife's family was put through.
I was a kid, man. My kids are fucking daddy's boys, man. If I would have thought about it, I would have done it.
Of all the stuff that you see about you, you know if you were in possession of something that belonged to her, you know you could have brought it to me. You know I'm going to do the right thing. You know I have to do the right thing. I would have took care of it. I would have gotten the bag back to her. But when you knew you had the bag and you didn't do anything about it, man, you put me in a situation where I don't have any other choice.
I'm clear. I'm clear. I love working here.
I know you do.
And asked you, I was so scared to come to work every day.
Why?
Because every time I did, it was always 11:79 or 10:22 to 42 come up here. I mean, it's always something. I don't know. Maybe I thought if I brought it up here, I was going to get fired and whatever. Man, I don't know. I'm so young and stupid.
But Matthew.
The mounting pressure was beginning to take its toll on Matthew, an outcome he undeniably brought upon himself. Recognizing this, he adjusted his approach, acknowledging that his usual tactics were no longer effective.
You should have said, hey LT, hey SAR, hey whoever. I got something, man. Stop for a minute and talk to me.
I don't know what I was thinking then. I don't know if it's because I was scared. I mean, I told you, I come to work every day scared. Now, there's no excuse. I'm not trying to make one for myself. I know I'm obviously not employed anymore. It's just like, the only thing I can think about now is my kids, man. My kids. Daddy's boy.
At this point, the police had vital evidence against Matthew. However, it would be meaningless in the end. Regrettably, the police department in Griffin, Georgia was heavily influenced by nepotism. Boynton is still a licensed police officer in the state of Georgia, even though he was unable to perform his duties in Griffin. Jessica doesn't remember anything from that night, even though she survived the shooting. Jessica is now living a life of misery. Kudos to these officers for making this monster spew out all the evidence they needed. While the last monster of a cop served justice, this next drunk cop thought he could get away by flexing his status.
What would you like me to do?
Just let me go.
I can't.
November 13th, 2016. Multiple 911 complaints about a pickup truck being driven carelessly in Montmorency County, Michigan, prompted Deputy Zachary Harrison to respond. Lieutenant Brian Filipiak of the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office was driving the car.
Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance? Okay. You got your ID? Department ID? And your driver's license. The reason why I'm stopping you is we got multiple reckless driving calls about you. Okay. And then when I'm following you, you're hitting the shoulder of the road. You been drinking? How many? Okay, you been drinking on the way here? Do you have a firearm on you? Okay. Do you got your pistol? Are you a corrections officer or just deputy? Lieutenant? Okay. Alright, just sit tight, right back to you.
There's never gonna be an easier DUI arrest. I mean, the guy literally admitted to the crime. On top of that, he reaches to close the open container he had in the back seat. What a mess.
Brian, I'm gonna have you step out of the car when I'll do field sobriety test for you. Okay? I'm gonna ask you to step out of the vehicle. What would you like me to do?
Just let me go.
I can't. I've got multiple 911 calls about a reckless driver, plate and all matches, almost hitting vehicles. I get behind you. You hit the shoulder of the road twice.
All right, just let me stay here.
You can't. I'm going to ask you nicely to step out of this vehicle. Brian, my hands are tied. If I let you go, I'm going to lose my career over you. I don't want to yank you out of this vehicle.
No, just let me go.
I can't. We're done with that. Step out of this vehicle right now.
Just let me go. Be a good guy.
I am being a good guy. Brian, out of this vehicle. I'm asking you nicely, okay?
I don't know whether it was the alcohol or did he always behave like a child. You might as well give up and surrender.
You know, the next thing, I'm going to go hands-on with you.
No,
and you're going to go to jail for R&O. You want that?
No, I don't want that.
Out of this vehicle right now.
Do me a favor.
I can't.
Oh my God.
I'm not losing my career over you.
And I'm not losing my career either, so.
I'm getting done with you.
What's your name again?
Deputy Morrison.
Morrison?
Zach Morrison.
Just let me.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
You think I want to do this? Arrest a fellow cop?
Yes, I think you do.
Why?
I don't know.
I know this career. I know what you go through every day.
No, just let me go over.
Why do you think I want to arrest a cop? We're not above the law. I don't want to fight you.
I'm not going to fight.
You're resisting already.
No, I'm not. I just want you to let me go.
I can't. Out of this vehicle now.
No, be it.
Out of this vehicle now.
Don't touch me.
Brian, out of this vehicle now.
Don't touch me.
Let's step out.
No,
you know this.
Oh my God. Man, don't make me crawl through here.
Get out of this vehicle.
Hey guys. Step out to the back and talk. No.
Brian tried his best to get away using every cop's get-out-of-jail-free card, which is professional courtesy. Not today. This deputy cared for his job more than Brian's.
Taser right now if you don't get out.
Make it work, okay?
Out! Right now! Go to the front of my car. You got your firearm on you.
No, I don't.
I'm patting you down. Turn around.
Okay.
Are you going to do sobriety test?
2134 still with you?
It's affirmative.
Can I just pull off?
No. If you're not going to do field sobriety test, turn around, place your hands in your back, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
You are under arrest.
No,
You are under arrest. Don't resist.
No.
You're under arrest.
No,
place your hands behind your back.
No.
Hey, you are placed under arrest for suspicion of operating while intoxicated.
And I already told you I would go by the side of the road and sleep it off, so.
Okay, we're done with that. Backseat of my car, please.
No.
You're already under arrest. Backseat of
Dude.
my patrol car.
Dude.
Brian.
I'm not going to fight you. Can we talk?
I've tried talking. You won't talk to me. You want to sit on the side of the road. You got him?
So, what do we got to talk about?
Well, not much talking about.
There's nothing left to discuss. Brian wanted to just sleep it off on the side of the road, but the officers had a cozy nap spot for him in the lockup.
What kind of deal do you want to make?
A cop to a cop? That's what the deal's about.
A cop to a cop? Why are you putting me in that situation?
Why are you putting me in that situation?
I didn't drink. Okay,
No,
step
let's talk
step
about
back.
No, I'm not going to fight, but...
Have a seat.
No, let's talk about it.
Have a seat. Any other person is going to get an R&O charge. You know this.
I know. No.
Have a seat.
No. Hey, watch your head. I'm who you guys are. Do you guys realize that?
Yes.
Okay, then stop.
We're done. Stay right here.
No.
Yes.
Just let
Brian, don't.
Stop. Why are you doing this to a fellow cop?
Why are you doing this to a fellow cop?
Washtenaw County Sheriff's lieutenants were paid $79,000 in 2016, and deputies were paid between $41,000 and $62,000, according to the county's 2016 salary report. And Brian saw all that money and thought booze was all he needed. According to the 88 District Court office in Montmorency County, Filipiak entered a guilty plea on January 27th to a lesser charge of operating while drunk. Initially, Filipiak was charged with misdemeanor operating while intoxicated with a blood alcohol level of 0.17 or more for the event. Brian was found guilty of operating a vehicle while intoxicated and given a 1-year probationary sentence with a deferred jail term. A slap on the wrist if you ask me.
But even worse than what you just saw are these two officers who treat an ATF agent in the most appalling way imaginable.
Hey, turn around, let me see your hands. Turn around, let me see your hands. Okay, let me see your hands. I need to see some ID. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground now.
Even though Burke raised both hands and promptly identified himself, this seemed to be unfazed. The on-site officer, Fia, keeping his weapon drawn and with intent to use.
Federal agent. 917-1, 10-3.
Federal agent.
Get on the ground.
10-3. I'm a federal agent.
Why wouldn't you show me your ID when I got here? Don't move forward.
You didn't ask for it.
He is at 335.
Get on the ground. We'll figure it out.
On that 10-8.
Not getting on the ground.
Well, then stay where you're at.
I'll stay where I'm at.
Fine. Why do you got to make this harder than it is?
Listen, I'm not getting on.
I have no problem making this.
I just want to see if anybody's responsible.
You're the overreacting.
I'm not overreacting. We got a call that someone's impersonating a police officer out here who doesn't have ID.
No kidding, because she doesn't want to open it.
Okay, get on the ground so I can find out who you are.
It ain't happening.
Okay, fine. Fine. Do you I think I'm a police officer or something? What the heck's the matter with you? Who do you think you are? Get on the ground.
Chopper, thanks.
I'm not getting on.
917, I'm pulling up.
I got my ID.
Do not reach for your waist.
Despite Burke remaining calm and collected, Fia continues his barrage of threats, as he is evidently unsure of the questions he himself asked.
Hands up!
Dude, why would I have an old lady?
Get your hands up! Get on the ground!
Face down now!
Now!
Face down! You guys are making a big mistake.
You are the one making the mistake!
Face down now! All the way down! All the way! All the way! You got my IDs right here, left pocket. Left pocket. We're gonna put your arm on your back.
Wait a sec. Do not resist.
I'm not resisting.
You're acting like a moron.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
Burke continues trying to persuade Fihey about his identity, but this falls on deaf ears to these officers as they proceed with a gruesome arrest. Take a look at the brutality once more.
Wait a second, I got a medical condition. Get my license out of my pocket.
We're getting you secured for it.
Please, wait. No. Hold on. I'm hyperventilating. I'm not. Stop resisting. Would you please get my ID out of my left pocket?
Stop
resisting. You. My wife said, please. Right here. Please get it.
I got one cuff on. Get your cuff.
Hold me up. Sir. Stop resisting now. Please help me. Sir, please.
Yo, get your taser out. My taser. Get your taser out, Joe.
No, don't do that.
Don't make me tase you.
Put your right arm behind your back.
They continue with the arrest as Burke pleads for some leniency, but the cops go through this entire ordeal simply because they didn't do the due diligence of checking his ID once on the ground.
Put the right arm behind your back. No, you're gonna stay on the ground and put the right arm behind your back. Let me breathe. You can breathe just fine. Ow, don't do that. Okay.
Get him cuffed. Get him cuffed. Get him cuffed.
Wait a second. Sir, please help me out. Please.
Get this kid.
I'm a federal agent. My God, my God.
You have no idea what you are, acting the way you are.
Sir!
Who the heck do you think you are acting like this?
Buddy, I wanted you to see my goddamn head. The lady was freaking out, for Christ's sake.
The chopper, we're 2 minutes away.
Sir, please.
Copy.
Please.
We got him here.
Sir! Sir!
Roll over. Sit up.
It's in my goddamn shoulder, my
Sit up.
creds.
Let him sit up. Let
I
him sit up.
shouldered my goddamn creds, for Christ's sake. Right there, left pocket. Left pocket, cargo pocket. Please take it.
They don't try and
Guys, I did it. I fucking did it.
After his sheer insistence, the cops let him sit up straight and check his ID.
For Christ's sake. My God, I'm here to fucking talk
No,
to
you're the one that's in the wrong.
Sir.
You know if you have interaction with the police, you obey commands.
Sir, I was trying to get
No, you didn't command commands.
Sir, I'm with you guys, for Christ's sake. I'm a fucking federal agent.
Who's your supervisor?
Even after the truth is obvious to Fia, he doesn't want to disengage and loose this argument.
Name. What's your supervisor's name?
Hang on a second. The SAC is currently John McPherson, who's on his way out to retire, who will soon be rolling.
Took the mag out.
My God! This is crazy!
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Sir, I'm not trying to be ashamed of myself. I just wish you'd say, let me see.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
Please.
Despite all the evidence in favor of Burke, the cops bat a blind eye to them and continue with their arrest. A simple acknowledgement or apology could have easily de-escalated the situation.
Why would you make us do this?
I didn't want you to. I wanted to. Wait.
No, you knew what you were doing.
Sir, calm down.
Relax.
Sir, hey, guys, please, just talk to me for 1 second, please.
Get in the car.
No,
we'll
wait.
talk later.
Sir, wait.
You had your chance.
No, I was trying to give you my creds. You didn't let me show them to
Never
you.
once tried.
I did.
Get in the car.
Wait.
Now!
Have a seat. Please, wait, I gotta breathe.
Okay,
Please,
you
let me
can
breathe.
sit down and breathe.
Let me breathe. I have a medical condition.
We're gonna get air to you. Get your legs in. Get your
Sir.
legs in. We're closing this door.
Sir.
Get your legs in.
I need air. Sir, please, call an ambulance. I'm asking for an ambulance.
You got a medic coming. Get in the car.
Sir, I don't need the medic. The taser didn't bother.
You just said call an ambulance. You don't.
Yeah,
now you don't want one. Get in the car.
Get all the way in. I can't breathe. Wait, sir.
All the pleading and begging in the world only afforded Burke an additional 20 seconds to breathe before being shoved in the car. Truly despicable.
Okay.
You're an idiot. For crying out loud, you're a cop. You're not an ass.
No, wait, I can't. You're fucking my head up. The seatbelt's in place. Please.
As if the physical assault wasn't enough, Fia continues to gaslight him and make it seem as if his hand was forced on Burke.
Why would you act like this?
I didn't act anyway. Please, sir.
If you are a real police officer, you ought to be ashamed of
I
yourself.
was trying to give you my creds.
Your gun's up.
Sir, I tried to give you my...
No, you never. No. It's all on video.
Keep an argument. Just let him yell. Just let him yell.
Get a drink of water.
As backup arrives, Fia briefs them on the situation up till now. One can only hope they can understand the situation better.
Yeah, we had to use the taser just to drive done.
Okay.
But he's got a medic. He says he's got some condition. He may even really be a police officer. He's got a badge, but he wouldn't do anything, wouldn't get on the ground. I told him over and over to get on the ground. He wouldn't comply with anything. We had to tase him. He fought with us the whole time. Wouldn't get in the car. If he is a real police officer. No, we're not.
Okay.
No, I do got him. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you saw everything, right?
Mike?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You're Mike, right?
Okay.
Yes, Mike.
Okay.
Yes.
Mike.
5'9", image on color.
I guess.
Someone's going to talk to you just a few minutes.
No problem. Yeah.
We need to talk to her.
Thank you so much for this, sir. Oh, thank you. We appreciate it.
What did he say to you when he was talking to you?
I have to open the door because he's a police. I tell him I can't open the door because my husband...
Our officer's on the edge, bro. We're finally...
He said, you have to open the door. I tell him, I'm sorry, I can't stay with my kids. My kids start crying because they're afraid. And I tell him,
Did he ever try and break the door or anything like that?
Yes, he is still knock and he said, I will stay here until evening if you don't open the door because you are liar.
Okay, very good. There's a chance the sergeant might want to talk to you, so thank you very much. Okay, good. Thanks, Steve.
Agent James Burke sued, alleging excessive force by the officers during his ATF duties. Do these officers deserve to go free? Maybe Burke should have contacted local law enforcement first to avoid misunderstandings. His behavior during the encounter didn't exactly scream ATF agent. Seriously, enough with the creds talk. If this was shocking to you, wait till the blue-on-blue action in this next case highlights this point even better. On March 11th, 2021, two Kansas City PD officers pulled over a particular Herb Robinson, a 30-year veteran of the police force. What happened next will have you questioning the training any of these cops received.
Damn, dude, what, man? Look, listen, your plates don't come back to this thing, so we should do a traffic stop on you. Where you at, bro? I'll be taking the robbers. Okay, don't do that to us. Get the fuck out. Why? I'm in a police uniform. Yeah, but do we know you? I don't know who you are. You said Detective Robinson? Yeah. Oh, man.
Despite his uniform making it blatant of him being a member of the force, the officers which pull him over are still rude, malicious, and untrusting of Herb.
All right, have a night. Holy shit, man. Remember what it's like being in patrol, dude? Fucking dumbass.
Despite Herb's politeness during the entire exchange, all that can be observed from Officer Daney and Cheney is a simple curse. If this case wasn't for you, the next one is sure to knock your socks off.
Josh, get in the car. Come on. You're about to get more charges. Come on. Hey. Sit down. You're good. Oh, my God.
On July 18th, 2023, an off-duty cop by the name of Joshua Summers managed to hurt and assault his wife in the open. The following events are what took place when the police was notified of this, and they managed to catch up with him. Stay tuned.
He's accused of putting his hands around a woman's neck at a bar in Mount Dora.
Not only is it a rarity to see what led up to an incident, but in this video you can see clearly what the off-duty police officer Joshua Summers did to his wife in public.
So you're gonna have to hold on. Can you just stay with him? I gotta call Drew.
No, I'm going nowhere. I'm not giving you any problems. Nothing. It's not happening.
Hey, she's okay other than that? What happened in progress? She's fine? Yeah. Okay.
Can we please put these gusts in front?
On what?
I'm in front.
You know the drill, man.
I do. I'm
Listen,
claustrophobic as
I got you. It's not my call.
I know.
It's my supervisor's.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I got you. And I just think,
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna with you. Like, there's nothing. She said the kids were gone before we got here?
oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, they showed up at the Please put these in front of me. Please. I'm begging.
Okay. Just give me a second. Let's just hang tight. Once the supervisor figured out what we're gonna do, then we'll go from there.
I got you.
All right?
Okay. That's it.
Here we find Summers in handcuffs as he starts to break down internally at the cops' simple questions about what he was doing with his wife.
100% misunderstanding. Yes. They grabbed her by her hair.
How long you work for Groveland?
October will be 6 years.
6 years?
Yes, sir.
You guys recently moved here?
Yep.
Have a seat there.
Just have a seat for a second, Josh.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
Your camera's on, right? It's on good.
Yep.
Okay. Just have him talk about what happened. Okay. Just ask him. He's already told me that my camera's fucked.
What?
Was your dash on?
Yeah.
Okay, well then I gotta stop him, but do it again. I'm gonna go talk to him.
Alright, he's gonna talk to her, but I need to know exactly what you already told him, so elaborate. Tell me exactly what happened.
Wait, look, I walked outside onto the patio.
If it's comfortable for you, you can get out now.
I was on the, I was inside.
Okay.
I walked outside and I asked where one of our friends' wives was, and oh shit. And she got pissed and got shitty with me. So I got her hair, and I was like, "Are you kidding me right now?" Like she was. I took it as an accusation that I was doing something wrong.
Okay.
With my friend's wife. She's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, no." And then I grabbed her hair, and that was that. Like, and then we were good, and then people came out, started talking shit, and I was like, "Get away from us! I will f you up." And we left and came home, and everything's fine.
All right.
Like that. I mean, that's the legit story.
Were your friends there too, or they were not there? It was just the two of you guys.
My friends were there. One of them happened to be inside. I didn't know where the other one was.
Okay.
That's who I was asking about.
Okay.
So that was it.
And they didn't see what happened or anything like that because they were all inside?
Because nobody was around.
Okay.
It was just me and her, and then people came out from inside.
Okay.
That's all.
How long have you guys been married?
10 years, and what's the day?
18?
27. 9 days. It'll be 10 years. Been together with her for 15.
Did somebody call you about the incident? And that's what you call our supervisor?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out if we didn't want to disclose any type of information yet.
Well, you were. Honest to God, it was all a misunderstanding. And that's 100%. Would never, ever put her in jeopardy. Lay hands on her, period, in the store.
Summers tells his tale about how it was a misunderstanding, since his wife thought he was doing something with his friend's wife. He tries to justify the love for his life, but too little too late.
Who called you, if you don't mind me asking? Now that it's relevant.
From...
It's like a friend of yours?
No. It was a tenant that reached out to me.
Oh, yeah.
Called them. I was like, okay. They did. Called Dora 3 times and didn't pick up on the non-emergency. I tried giving you a call back. House the door. He's already been searched. Get him in the car. Come on. Joshua, get in the car.
I'm gonna beg y'all nicely.
Josh, house the door. He's getting in the car. Get in the car, Josh.
Please put these in front of me. I'm gonna have a panic attack. Please, guys, I'm not gonna fight you. You know that. You know I'm not gonna fight you.
We're not putting him in the...
I know your policy is behind the back.
If you weren't drunk, I might, but you're drunk, Josh. Get in the back.
Sir, I can assure you I'm not.
Come on.
Please don't do that.
Hey, come on.
Please don't. Come on. Please put him in front of me.
We're not
Please.
putting him in
That's
front.
That's all I'm begging.
Josh,
please
work with him. Get in the car. You're making a scene right now. Get in the car.
I'm not trying to make a scene.
Work with me. Get in the car. Come on. Get in the car, man. Josh, come on.
Please, please, please. I'm begging you nicely.
Come on, man.
Please, God.
Josh, it's our policy. We're not going to change it. So go ahead.
I got you.
You're going to get.
I'm not resisting. Goddamn, please put this. Please put them in.
I promise you, there's plenty of room. Those are very loose.
No, there's not room. Do you see this?
Josh, get in the
I am
car.
claustrophobic as fuck. Please, sir. I'm begging you. I will get in the car.
Okay, get in.
Please.
Just
put him in front of me. I'm begging you nicely. Put him in front of me.
Get in the
Please.
Josh, get in the car. Come on. You're about to get more charges. Come on. Hey, sit down. You're good.
Oh my God.
All right, calm. Take a breath. Take a breath. Josh, take a breath.
I can't. Oh my God. Please. And he just latched down on me. Dude, I know. I'm about to lose my shit. Please, put it in front of me. I'm begging you.
And finally, a rogue officer who thought himself to be above the law.
Back in your car.
I'm
drunk?
No, I'm the captain.
Huh? A what?
Captain.
Of what? Don't reach in your pocket. Get back in your car. You been drinking tonight?
I just got a ride.
You been drinking tonight, sir?
I'm a captain on the police department.
What police department?
Oklahoma City.
Looking at Captain French, it is evident that he is extremely drunk.
What division?
Investigations.
What are you doing pulling in here?
My mom and I stay here.
You been drinking?
Leaning back to get out of the frame? Not very captain-y. But what he says next just proves how guilty he was.
Please.
Huh? I'm not turning my camera off.
Okay.
Go ahead and step out of the vehicle. You gotta be kidding me.
Being a captain won't grant you immunity from this officer. Good to see honest people on the force. The officer then asked the captain to go through with some sobriety tests.
Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French? You may begin.
1,000.
Well, that was kinda expected. These dudes shouldn't even be wearing the badge. Captain French kept trying to strike a deal, cop to cop, no body cam. But he was left speechless with what this officer said next.
I understand that, sir.
I get
I am
that.
a sergeant on this police officer, and I've taken an oath to uphold the law. I don't show favoritism to anyone, regardless. I don't care if you're a gangbanger or the President of the United States.
Sir, I'm not asking you for that.
If I was to treat you differently than I was to treat like some Southside loco or some pedo, how's that look on me?
Okay, I'm not asking you for that.
Because I wouldn't do that for any of them.
Sergeant Skinner, please.
This officer deserves recognition and commendation for bravery standing up to the unacceptable behavior of corrupt cops.
You want to try that again?
I will.
All right, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, please. Please. I'm asking you.
I can't do that.
Okay.
So we're not going to do the test?
After another failed attempt at the sobriety test, the captain grew wary of the officer's partner present at the scene.
Who is this?
One of my partners.
Who is it?
Not sure. Can't tell with the lights on. No, it's Officer Kitch.
He's just more worried that there are 2 body cams now recording him, and he's embarrassing himself in both of them.
Counting each step out loud, back the way you came until you get to 9. Do you understand these instructions I've explained to you, Mr. French?
I believe so.
All right, anytime you're ready, you may begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right, go ahead and turn around for me. Put your hands behind your back.
Are you gonna arrest me, sir?
Yes, I am.
They say the 3rd time's the charm, but not for Captain French.
Can I talk to you?
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, sir.
Can we get the camera off now?
French was ultimately taken into custody and booked into the Oklahoma County Detention Center. However, unlike Captain French, this next cop did not need any alcohol to make mistakes.
Go ahead and relax your legs. Okay.
In May 2022, the Sandoval County Sheriff's Office discovered images of child abuse on devices belonging to Deputy Robert Jesse Strand. Following the discovery, Deputy Strand was immediately detained.
How you doing? Hey. Sir, can I have you do me a favor? Set your paperwork on the tailgate right there. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back for me. Go ahead and relax your legs. Okay. Okay. But I don't want you to take anything you don't need to have. All right. I need to double off these for you. Too tight on you? Okay, go ahead and walk with me this way. Real second. Go ahead and have a seat real fast. We have you out of the light, okay?
Cool.
You got it.
After being arrested unexpectedly, Detective Strand remained calm as he was taken into custody by his own colleagues. It's a strange situation to be caught by the same people you work with. If you're thinking they'll let him off easy because he's got a badge, then keep watching.
I just want him in the car quickly because I don't want to make a big scene here. Yeah, I appreciate it. When I get him over there, I'll get him into a place where when I transfer the reel, we'll search him better. Okay. But I just don't want this out for you guys. Okay? Okay. All right. We're going to get out of the way.
If he were just another civilian, his name would be splattered across every headline without a second thought. But when it's a cop arresting his buddy, suddenly discretion becomes the word of the day. Funny how that works, huh?
Special Agent Boon, can you tell you why you're being placed under arrest at this time, please?
You're being placed under arrest where we'll be getting an arrest warrant for you, sworn out today for possession of child pornography. Or possession of of a child of children possession statute.
Okay, the biggest thing for me is I do this for everybody. I don't want a big scene made about anything. So I'm going to be as discreet as possible. Cooperate with me, we'll be fine. Let's get this portion done and do what we got to do.
Moving Detective Strand to avoid the limelight raises questions about the validity of the search. With fewer witnesses, there's a higher risk of evidence tampering, which could compromise the integrity of the investigation.
I don't like to do that with anyone. I like to get them out of the limelight. Over here, I think we'll be okay. Do you have anything on you that you need to leave here?
I don't think so.
I know you had a holster for your mags or whatever.
I got the holsters, yeah, you can take them off.
Well, no, I mean, if they're covered, I don't care, so. All right, sir, go ahead and give me the name.
It's gonna be Sherry.
Sherry?
Strand. S-T-R-A-N-D.
Okay. Okay, as soon as they're completed the residence with the search warrant, I'll let her know, and we'll get that handled for you.
So, I know you probably can't tell me what we're in our life. Was it, did you ever tell me if it was in the deleted section?
Sir, I don't, see, I'm not that guy.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
I know there was nothing.
Yeah, I don't deal with the forensics. I'm unaware of how that operates. Right. I mean, I have a very, very small IQ when it comes to that, but I'm sure that Special Agent Pena will be able to answer some questions for you, absolutely.
Strand tries to be sneaky about the whole ordeal. This was the exact reason he was arrested without notice. He would try to coerce his fellows into covering up for him, which is why, when asked about forensics, he was denied information. Nevertheless, the arresting officer is abiding by his duty and making sure no step is missed out while obtaining Strand's information.
So what happens from there?
They'll go ahead and finish processing all the scenes.
Okay.
We're going to turn you over to Rio Rancho Police Department for transport and detention.
Okay.
And
is it going to be this jail here or Santa Fe? Do you know?
Sir, I don't. I'm unaware of how. Yeah, I'm unaware of how Rio Rancho deals with these types of detentions. I don't know. Okay. But I'm sure will advise them of who you are. And so that'll be taken into consideration, of course.
As soon as Strand is informed that he will be transported to a police station, the color drains out of his face as he thinks of ways to get out of this. Good thing he's wearing sunglasses, or else I'm sure we could witness his desperation some more.
I really wish you guys would do, because Leo knows me just as well. That's what's the baddest.
We've made it a policy we utilize New Mexico State Police or local jurisdictional officers to transport for us. So that's kind of how we run the process. Are you getting enough cool air, bud?
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Doesn't feel like it's blowing much, but I guess it's better than not having it.
Yeah.
I'm not a Ford guy, so I don't know. What's that?
You gonna lock everything up at my house?
Yeah, they'll secure it when they're complete.
I appreciate it.
No problem. We need to get some cooler weather. Would be nice. Let me know if you're comfy or not. Too cold, too hot, let me know.
Okay, and I appreciate it, man.
Oh, no problem, man. Oh, no problem, man. We would do that. Do not want those dogs in this heat. See anybody, that is something we'll make sure that we get somebody to take care of.
Yeah.
Being chauffeured around and worrying about his air conditioning, while the rest of us would be lucky to be thrown in a squad car with decent seats. Strand even requested to speak with the agent on his case to gain insight on the investigation, a privilege not typically granted to many in similar situations.
So where'd the other agent go?
He's in our command post here.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. You want to speak with him?
I don't think he can answer any of my questions.
If you have something you'd like to ask him, I'm sure he'd be willing to try to answer.
Yeah, because I didn't have anything to say on that policy. But it's not a big deal.
Well, I can have him come by. Not a problem, man.
Detective Strand, the man of the hour, getting VIP access to his own interrogation.
Was that found in the deleted section?
I can't give you that right now. Okay. It'll be listed in the where it was found.
Okay.
In the arrest warrant.
Yeah. Anything I knew about was.
Okay. All right.
That's why I was asking.
Okay, no problem. What's next is Rio's coming. They're gonna transport you to their holding cell.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna finish out my warrant, send it to my prosecutors. Prosecutor's gonna approve it, and then I'm gonna walk over here and get a judge to look to see if I can get a judge to sign the arrest warrant. Once the arrest warrant is signed out, you'll be booked on that arrest warrant. All right, any other questions?
No, I appreciate this.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Despite trying to weasel his way out of the situation, Detective Strand now faces the bitter end of the stick. Detective Robert Strand was arrested and taken to jail, where he faced 2 felony charges related to crimes against children. He was later compelled to resign from his position. And here's where Strand's dark deeds are finally brought to light. In total, authorities discovered 92 images and GIFs showing children from the ages of 13 to as young as 1. You heard me. 1 being sexually used by adults. These downloads were inevitably traced back to Strand, among heaps of other incriminating evidence. In the end of the day, a crime is a crime and you'll face punishment for it, blue or not. But if you thought Strand was being shady about his arrest, watch the senior chief freak about being pulled over, and for good reason too.
I understand that.
Why are you being hostile?
Easy. I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
Easy. I'm not talking to you.
On August 25th, 2022, Police Chief Jonathan Hemphill was pulled over at a traffic stop by officers in the neighboring city of Molina, Georgia. Soon enough, his superiority complex kicked in.
Say hello. Was that illegal?
No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you is because it's a wind intent violation.
I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was.
Yes, sir. Well, we didn't know with it. That's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag. Okay. That tag's not even on file.
I see. Yes. Well, we have to catch up the bill to run it and everything like that, sir.
So I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebra.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Polk worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset.
I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me over.
I've never met you a day in my life.
I understand that.
Why are you being hostile?
Easy. I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
Easy. I'm not talking to you.
Why are you being hostile right now?
Are y'all gonna write me a ticket? Are you gonna write me a ticket?
Sir, we're just trying.
I'm the police chief in Zebra. Do you want to write me a ticket?
Why are you coming up to me like that?
He was extremely disrespectful, purposefully directing it toward the female officer.
Or you write me a ticket, I'm fixing to leave.
Do you have your driver's license?
Sure, I have my driver's license.
Motherly.
I'm fixing to make it a whole lot more. Your boss works.
1111. I'm out here with 1108.
Just like anybody else.
The chief had no issue in invading personal space. This is evident by the way he was all up in the female officer's face, still bossing everyone around.
Yeah, sir, as I was explaining.
I don't want to hear that. Okay. You let her do her job.
Yes, sir. We're making. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're just.
You must have run it wrong. You must have run it wrong because you want to come back to a Dodge Ram.
We were confirmed it. They let us know and everything.
So it's still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
Sir, can I ask why you're so upset?
Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
No, we got it fixed. Why are you so upset?
No, you didn't fix it. Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram right now?
No, it came back 9 on 5.
That's right, because you run it wrong.
Sir.
Somebody run it wrong. Either you did or they did.
We're about to get the information.
Okay, I got your chief on the phone right now. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Can you calm down for us, please?
I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service.
All right.
I'm just saying, I spoke to you guys. I didn't have to do that. I could have eased on by y'all. I appreciate the job y'all out here doing.
Chief,
I'm
trying to be respectful with you.
I understand that. I understand.
I'm not raising my voice and nothing at you, right?
I understand.
All right, let's.
But I'm trying to tell you,
respectful
the only thing I done wrong was spoke. Y'all never would have pulled me over if I hadn't flicked my blue lights.
No, sir. No, we were going to pull you. Actually, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm telling you straight up. Okay.
All right.
But
Chief Hemphill's ego was the main cause for him to be acting out in this entitled way.
I don't want to talk any more about it.
All righty. Yes, very unprofessional.
According to Molina Police Chief Matt Polk, Hemphill was not issued a citation during the stop, but his rude behavior was widely criticized throughout social media. A criminal justice expert added he thinks Chief Hemphill's treatment of one of the officers, who was a woman, was also unmannerly. He was extremely disrespectful, and the level of disrespect was much higher toward the female officer. And that's an issue we face, this bravado, the patriarchal aspect, the machismo. We wonder why women, we can't get them to join the force, or we don't see them in positions of leadership, he said.
If you found these moments of instant justice satisfying, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. And if you thought these cops getting schooled was intense, wait until you see the epic takedown of this armed felon. It's absolutely wild. Check it out.